Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
McMahon in plenty of time to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's Ramon Laureano. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rodon ready. Here comes Caballero. On to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down. Manny Machado up to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
2 outs, base is empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Luis Ariz stands in. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses
3.
down and away. Grisham nabs it, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Pitching in our game today, Michael King. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one inside, 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And here comes Bellinger.
2 balls,
in the
strike.
dirt. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. 2 outs in the first has to be some cause for concern. You're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right
now. This is through for a base hit. Throw comes into third, and he's out. But 1 run scores, and we have a tie ball game. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, and here it comes. Little chopper rolls foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
2-1.
This one in the dirt.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Judge off of first with 2 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the judge around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner. Back here in New York, second inning set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Bogarts now. Bellinger snags it, and that quickly 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's outside,
that's out.
And the count's even at 2. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and here is Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Squirts away a little bit. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
That's up there.
Safe at second.
He's safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. And a ball evens the count. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And now 2-1. 1 out, bases empty. McMahon checks his swing. Appeal down to third. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Throws to second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And they tag him out. All set for the start of the inning. Laureano comes up to hit. Falling behind 2-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Double steal. Got him swinging. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
And that's a head-scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And a count 1-2. That one carrying. One runs in, and it's off the wall. Around second is Bogaerts. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Rodon fires. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now he steps off the rubber. Close, but called a ball. And a count now even up.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
In the dirt, but kept close. O'Hearn, the runner at first with 2 gone. And down on strikes. Make it 4. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Cody Bellinger. Outside with a breaking ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The designated
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that skips in the dirt. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Corrals it, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. Bellinger pulls it down. One down. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
Caballero tosses across to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 down, base is empty, and the batter now, Ramon Laureano.
That ball's foul.
Grisham sprinting for this one, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's Trent Grisham. Next one in the dirt. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Back up the, oh, that got him. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
First and second, no outs. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Oh, great stop. There's one. Out. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 2 on with 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. Double play ball to second. They get 1 out, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. These Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Yeah, the batter now, Jackson Merrill. First and second, no outs, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. 1 run across, arrives. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
kiss